Perfect. See, even Kelsey fell for it.
That's not saying that.
Okay. Cool.
Well, here we are on vlog number 68, and
We're here
with a fun Sunday vlog for you guys.
We have some fun things coming out this week.
Super fun things this week, this month, this summer. It's gonna be great, guys.
Carly, what do they need to do if this is their first time watching the Horizon Kids Sunday vlog?
If you are here on our YouTube channel for the first time, you should definitely hit that subscribe button.
Boo.
Give this video a like. And tell your friends about our channel. If you're enjoying watching this, let someone else know. We want everyone in on the fun.
Yes, and we know it's a hot weekend this weekend, so you're probably watching with some nice AC on maybe somewhere, or maybe there's a fan going.
Yep. You know, a couple weeks ago we put out a challenge for people to send in photos if they're watching the Horizon Kids Sunday vlog from somewhere crazy.
Yep.
So send us in a photo.
Keep sending those.
Keep sending those in.
Super fun. So,
I want to see them.
Yeah, maybe you're watching in the pool today. You're just, you and your siblings just on the edge of the pool watching on a phone.
That sounds really nice,
doesn't
actually. Yeah, I could go for that.
Maybe we should do next week's vlog in the pool.
In a pool.
Wow.
All right, well, moving on. We got some fun things going on. First of all, before we do anything, we have some people to introduce you to. We are excited to introduce this year's summer interns.
So good. I'm excited, Carly.
I know.
These two are awesome.
They're awesome. They've just started this past week. Some of you might know Praises from a few of the past summers and different things. She's been on the vlog a bit. But our other friend, Aisha, so we got Praises and Aisha joining us this summer. And you guys probably don't know them super well. They actually don't know each other super well either. So we're gonna get to know them in a fun, rapid fire interview, get to know you kind of thing.
Nice. What's the theme song, Carly?
It's this.
Cool. Let's jump and turn into the interns. You ready? Whoa. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so these are this year's summer 2021 interns. We've got Aisha. And Praises.
Hey guys!
And they're gonna be asking each other some get to know you questions so we can all get to know them a little bit better. Our first category is favorites.
Let's do this.
Okay.
What's your favorite day of the week?
Thursday, because the day before Friday. What is your favorite food?
Sushi.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love sushi.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas. What's your favorite color?
Light blue. Who's your favorite cartoon character?
I would say Bugs Bunny, because he's too funny and sarcastic.
And that rhymes.
Oh,
Bunny's funny.
I'm a rapper, not really. Don't ever say I'm not a rapper. What's your favorite superhero?
Scarlet Witch. Marvel. Let's go.
I'm not into Marvel very much, but I support that. Anyways.
What's your ice cream flavor? Favorite?
I would say vanilla because I'm boring. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. What's your favorite carnival food?
Carnival food. Churros. With ice cream. Yum.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
What's your favorite summer activity?
Okay. Well, I enjoy sleeping because work and school is really hard. So sleeping for sure.
Okay.
What is your favorite movie?
Marvel movies.
Ooh,
What's your favorite sport?
my favorite sport is a tie between figure skating and basketball. I know, very different worlds, but I love them. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Piggyback riding on my dad's back.
Oh,
That's awesome. I
yes,
can't do
that's-
that anymore. He's shorter than me now. What's your superpower? Favorite?
I would say teleportation. Like teleporting.
Traveling for free?
I
Man,
know.
yeah.
Maybe out of class. Nice.
Next round, we've got this or that. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, this or that. Invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility. Fruits or veggies?
Fruits.
Yes.
Love fruit. Time travel or teleportation?
Teleportation. Cat or dog?
Dogs.
Yes,
Cats are
dogs.
just like very...
I mean,
No.
cats are great. Cat lovers, we love you.
Sorry,
But
cats.
Dogs are great too.
Oh, Carly's a cat lover.
Oh, we love Carly. But
Sorry, Carly.
Carly's cat's cute though. Carly's cat's different.
Yeah, she is.
Scuba diving or cliff diving?
Well, scuba diving.
There's a
diving.
lot more to see.
Sour Patch candies or goldfish? Childhood
Actually, I
classic.
don't like any of the two, but I'm gonna go with goldfish. Cause I don't know why. I'm not a candy person.
Guys, someone bring Aisha during like summer party goldfish and Sour Patch candies. We have to do this. I cannot believe
Figure
it.
out.
Never
before.
ever.
Like I had a taste of it, but I'm not gonna be like finishing the whole bag.
Oh, I would. That would be me.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Neither, because I wasn't that kid. I'm sorry. I know. Don't hate me. Beach or the mountains?
Beach, under the sun.
Yeah, I agree.
Hearing the waves.
The mountains are cool too,
It'd
but
be
I mean, like,
lovely.
you can't really beat the beach, honestly.
No, hot or cold?
Cold, because I like to get cozy in the winter, so I'd say cold. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of weird, but hiccup or burps?
Burp. I can burp whenever I want.
Really? On command?
Just kidding, I can't.
Okay, I was expecting high things, but it's okay. If you can burp on command, I'd like to see that happen at summer party. I'm just saying. The ABCs, that's kind of cool.
Cake or ice cream?
That's so hard. Ice cream cake. There you go. Next question.
Fun fact, it's National Ice Cream Cake today.
Really?
National
Guys,
Ice Cream Cake Day today.
have an ice cream cake. So this is kind of a weird one. Would you rather eat jelly for the rest of your life or bathe in jelly? I have my answer. But
I think I'm just gonna eat jelly. I will never be clean if I only bathe in jelly.
that's true.
Go back in time or travel to the future?
The future. Cause why not? I like to be prepared. So I feel like going in the future would be cool. You know, see the spaceships and the.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our second round. We're into the final round of getting to know our interns, and the last round is challenges. So they're going to give each other some challenges to help us get to know them better. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes. Describe yourself in 3 words.
I am quiet, but I am talkative. I know it's good. And lastly, I like sleep. Can you sing one line of your favorite song?
A whole new world.
Yes,
A new fantastic point of view. That's it.
Okay.
Say something in a different language.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Praises. Comment allez-vous? Thank you. That was
You learned that
French.
from school?
Yeah. What are 5 words to describe why you love God?
5 words. Why I love God? Because He loves me so.
Okay, I appreciate that flow. Okay.
Say this tongue twister. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood?
Okay. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood?
Whoa!
Okay, thank you. I'll be here all week. Okay, that was pretty cool.
God bless
actually.
everyone.
Bye guys.
See ya.
Oh, God.
Well, there you guys have it. Now you know our new summer interns.
Yeah, Aisha and Praises.
Yeah, they're
Super
pretty
fun.
awesome. You're gonna love getting to know them more and more over the summer. You can do that by watching our Horizon Kids Sunday vlogs, coming to our in-person services on our Surrey campus, which you can register for at any time. You can also come to our in-person services at our Princeton campus. Make sure you do that.
Yep.
It's awesome.
So good. And you can also, if you want to get to know us a bit better, come join us at Summer Party 2021.
Yeah.
Yep.
August 17th to 20th. You don't want to miss out on this.
It's gonna be wild.
Gonna be epic,
Yep.
insane, the best week of the whole year.
Yes, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
I remember the last big summer party we had in 2019, 2 years ago now, and it was insane. Who remembers those water slides?
Oh,
Oh,
we all
so
love
many
the water
fun
slides.
things.
So it's gonna be great. Make sure you get registered for that. Tell your parents to hop online, horizonfam.ca, and get registered. You're not gonna want to miss it.
Register. Yeah, and there's a bunch of people already registered,
Yeah.
which is super exciting. So if you're in the room watching this in Horizon Surrey, I want you to scream on the count of 3 if you're already registered. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Nice. Next
We
up,
have
we've got birthday shout-outs.
We have 2 birthdays today.
2 birthdays. We're so excited to give these guys a shout out and wish them a happy birthday.
It's so cool.
First of all, turning 8 years old, happy birthday to Hiab.
Happy birthday, Hiab. Hope you have a great day.
Yeah, I hope it's awesome.
Be a good one. And also turning 9, 1 year older, we have Ezekiel. happy birthday, bud. Hope
Happy
you have a
birthday,
great day.
Ezekiel. Happy birthday to both of those people we just mentioned. If you know them, make sure you reach out, send them a note, make them feel really special and celebrated on their birthday.
Woo! Well, we are going to talk about our theme.
So our theme all month has been press play, get in the mix. And all month long for June, we've been talking about confidence, which is
learning to see yourself the way God sees you.
Yep.
And we've been talking all about that, and our Bible verse for the month is Psalm 27:13, which says, I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.
That's right. And our final bottom line for the month of June is that God can do the impossible.
Come on, that's so good, Carly.
And do you know who we've got talking to us more about this today?
Oh, I don't. Who's?
We are going to be hearing from Praises.
So cool.
So excited
Get to
hear
get to know her a bit better when she's on
more.
again.
Yeah,
Awesome.
So she's going to talk to us about how God can do the impossible. She's got an awesome Bible story that we're going to dig into.
Nice.
We're going to watch that right now. So let's check it out.
Good day, friends. I'm Graham. You ever had one of those days? You know, those days where it seems like nothing is going your way, when things seem impossible? Maybe you've had one of those weeks, one of those years even. Well, I've got some good news. I know what can make your day better. Music! But it's true. No matter how your day is going or what kind of mood you're in, music can help you turn things around. It can give you confidence. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. Here, I'll show you. Imagine that you're scared about something coming up in your future. All you have to do is play a little music, and then you'll start to feel better. Or what if you've got a big game coming up? You might be feeling a little nervous, a little jittery. Well, play some tunes. And you'll be ready for the game in no time. But what if you're just feeling low? You can sit in your room all day moping, or you can get up and get moving. You see, music can help, and there's so many different kinds of music to choose from. You'll have plenty of options when things seem impossible. Today's story will show us how God deals with the impossible. I think it might be impossible for me to move right now. I'll see you when I figure this out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 1 Kings. Chapter 18.
Israel was ruled by many kings who didn't listen to God, but King Ahab was the very worst. He even built a temple to a false god.
Everybody worship Baal. He is very great because, I don't know, he can make it rain and stuff. Woot!
But the Lord sent a prophet named Elijah to deliver a message to King Ahab.
As the Lord lives, there will be neither dew nor rain in the next few years, except at my word.
You pipsqueak. Baal can make it rain. Also, off with your head.
Elijah quickly departed the palace, and at the Lord's direction, he escaped and hid east of the Jordan River. For 3 years, there was no rain in Israel.
Impossible. I won't allow it. Baal, make it rain this instant.
Crops failed, rivers and brooks dried up. King Ahab was desperate. In fact, his wife Jezebel even hunted down most of the prophets of God that were left in Israel.
Off with their heads.
But through it all, God provided food and water for Elijah. In the 3rd year of the drought, God spoke to Elijah again.
Go, speak to Ahab. Then I will send rain on the land.
You do realize he wants to kill me? Okay, here goes.
As Elijah traveled to the palace, he met King Ahab on the road.
Is that you, you troubler of Israel?
I haven't made trouble for Israel. You have.
Yeah, well, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
You've abandoned the Lord and followed Baal.
What else? He's more popular.
You want a showdown? Fine. Gather all the people and meet me on Mount Carmel. Oh, and bring all the prophets of Baal.
Oh, you're on.
King Ahab sent a message throughout the land, and the Israelites gathered on Mount Carmel, along with 450 of the prophets of Baal.
How long will you go back and forth between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal's God, follow him. I'm the only prophet of the Lord left, but Baal has 450 prophets. Hey, get 2 bulls for us. Let Baal's prophets prepare one of the bulls and place it on an altar to Baal, but not light it. I'll put the other bull on an altar to the Lord. The God who answers by fire, well, he is God.
What you say is good.
The prophets of Baal prepared a bull as a sacrifice and placed it on the altar to Baal.
Baal, this is for you. Light this bull on fire. Hey, Baal, answer us.
From morning until noon, the prophets of Baal danced around the altar, calling on their false god.
Hey, shout louder. Maybe he's asleep or on a trip.
The prophets of Baal danced harder and shouted louder all through the afternoon, but there was still no answer. At last, Elijah stood up.
Enough! Come here to me.
Elijah took 12 large stones and rebuilt an altar to the Lord. Then he took the bull and sticks of wood and placed them on the stones and dug a deep trench around the entire altar. He turned to several of the Israelites and said,
Fill 4 large jars with water and pour it on the offering and the wood.
You do know wet wood doesn't burn, right?
Just do it. Now do it again. Do it a 3rd time.
The wood became so wet, water even flowed down the altar and filled the trench.
Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, let everyone know that you are the one true God. Answer me, Lord, so these people will know that you are God and that you are turning their hearts back again.
There was a long moment of silence. Everyone waited, breathless. And then, fire fell from heaven onto the altar and instantly burned up the wet wood and the sacrifice, even licking up the water in the trench. The people fell on their faces.
The Lord is God!
Terrified, the prophets of Baal tried to escape, but were captured and wiped out. Elijah turned to King Ahab.
Go, eat and drink, for there is the sound of a heavy rain.
Though the sky was completely clear, in a short time a tiny cloud appeared. More clouds joined the first. They turned dark and black. The wind rose, and fat drops of rain splattered onto the dry earth for the first time in 3 years. Filled with God's strength and joy, Elijah raced ahead of King Ahab's chariot to the city. God had done the impossible.
Music can help when you need a boost, but if you really want to know how to deal with the impossible, you should read the Bible. The things that seem impossible to us are totally possible for God. Listen, God sent fire down from heaven. He parted the Red Sea. He made the sun stand still. Jesus walked on water. He calmed a storm just by telling it to be quiet. He came back from the dead. Oh, and God created the earth, the sky, and the entire universe from nothing. God can do anything. Do you know what that means? It means that when you're having one of those days, or weeks, or months, or years, where things seem impossible, you can trust that God is still with you and that He's still in control. He can make your impossible seem small. Can you believe all that music fits onto this little thing? Doesn't seem possible. Here's the one thing to remember today. God can do the impossible, and music can inspire us along the way. I'll see you next time.
Hi guys, it's Praises. I'm so thankful that you're here this Sunday for another vlog. So this month we've been learning a lot about confidence, and I hope that you've learned something new. So this week we're going to be still on the topic of confidence. Now, have you ever done something that's like impossible or thought about something that's impossible? There's this guy, I don't know if you know him. His name is Neil Armstrong, and he decided to walk on the moon in 1969. But like, have you really thought about it? Who wakes up one day and says, you know what, I'm gonna walk on the moon, just like that? Charles Blondin, a man, did the exact same thing, but he decided to cross the Niagara Falls on a tightrope. Not very, common, but, sometimes people just do what they gotta do. Now, a lot of courage is required to do something that's so out there and very, courageous. And a lot of confidence is also needed as well. There's a story in the Bible with a prophet named Elijah. Now, prophets were very, very important back then. They were the messengers between God and its people. So whenever God had something to say, he would tell the prophet would tell the people, and that's how they communicated. So in this book, 1 Kings, now the people of God went through many kings. Some were good, some were not so good, you know what I mean? And sadly, King Ahab was not a really good king. Sadly, he forced people of God and his kingdom to follow gods of Baal. And so Prophet Elijah decided to confront Ahab, which is very risky. It takes a lot of courage because, you know what, if King Ahab didn't like him, he could just throw him in jail and that would be that. But Elijah had enough confidence in God that he would be by his side. So he decided to confront King Ahab and said, why don't your prophets and me build an altar? So an altar is a way to make sacrifices and to communicate whatever we want to communicate with God. And so the prophets made an altar and Elijah made an altar. And he said, if fire shows up, that's when we know God will be there. Now, we have to think about this. Elijah was putting his life on the line, quite literally, because back then they were very extreme with their punishments. And so he could have lost everything that he loved, and people could have lost him as a prophet. And so to be able to stand in front of royalty and say that I'm going to do this requires a lot of confidence. And we see that Elijah, even though it was very risky, God came through for him like he always does and burned on the altar, and God showed up. Now, I think we all have times in our lives where we do something impossible and we're like, wow, who knew that could have happened? Or sometimes we try to do the impossible and it doesn't work out. Either way, we have to understand that God is always there and present in our lives, wherever that may be. So whether you're in a corner, all alone, or you're in a field of meatballs, God will always be there to do the impossible, whatever that may be. I encourage you guys to stay committed, our theme last month, and to pray to God and ask Him for whatever your needs are. Because no challenge, no request is too big or too complicated for the Lord. So I encourage you all with me to pray and ask God to reveal to us what may seem impossible and help us to work through that with Him. So with that, let's pray. Father God, I thank you that you're always going to be with us and that whatever we may do, that you're always for us and going to make us victorious. I pray, Lord, that whatever place in our lives that seem impossible, that you help us open our eyes and see that you are in that space or in that place. Pray for protection and guidance over all of these kids. We love you and praise you. Amen. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you, Praises, for such a good message. Loved hearing about that Bible story and just the way that we can have confidence because God can do impossible things.
Come on, that's so good, Carly.
So to keep this conversation going, we have got a few questions, discussion questions for you to take with you, maybe with your family or your friends on a car ride or at the dinner table, and bring these questions up, and hopefully you'll have a really great time discussing and talking more about what you learned today.
So good. So our first question today for everyone at home is, when was a time when you thought something was impossible and it wasn't? Lots of good examples in life.
Yeah. Sometimes we find ourselves facing a situation that seems like there is no way I could possibly do this. Maybe it's a big project at school or something like that. And then you find out that with God's help, the help of your parents or other people who are supporting you, that you actually were able to do it and you accomplished something.
Awesome.
So talk about that. What are some examples?
Awesome. And our next question today is, what are some examples of times that God did things that seemed impossible?
So at church, we sometimes refer to those things as miracles.
It's true.
God does miracles. He did them in the Bible. He does them today. So maybe your parents have some really amazing stories about miracles that have happened in their lives. Maybe you know of some stories that have happened in your life or your friends' lives.
So good. Final question today, Carly.
Is what seems impossible to you right now? What's something you're facing that just doesn't feel possible? Kind of like in our Bible story with Elijah. What is something that feels completely impossible?
Yeah. And that's a great thing to pray into. And so if you're watching this in the room with others right now, you can pray together for it. And if you're at home, you can pray with your siblings or with your parents about those things that seem impossible that you need God to move in. So.
Yeah. Well, that wraps up our theme for the month of June, but we are actually continuing it through July. So make sure you tune in next week as we build on this idea of confidence more. And we talk about it in a little bit of a different way. We hear some new Bible stories and new thoughts and bottom lines, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great month with our summer interns and all the fun summer things happening.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
See you later.
See you soon.
Bye.